Alright, start the recording. Look around. Give my frame rate a chance to go to crap. Hello, it's Blue Dart, and welcome to episode 6 of Survival Island Plus. Make that Extravagance Island Plus. I mean, diamonds, diamonds, diamonds. I found a lot of diamonds in between episodes. I really did. They're activating my doors. But I found a lot of diamonds. Yeah, I found 54 diamonds, alright? Some of those, about half of that was tungsten, but I got it. Some other stuff in here too. Now these chests are, so the first thing I want to do today is these chests, you see, they're starting to fill up, alright? So, yeah, I gotta do something about that. And the first thing I'm going to do about that is upgrade these things, alright? Now each of these upgrades are going to take 2 diamonds and 1 gold, but that's fine with me. I've got quite a few. Alright? Upgrade, 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 upgrade. There you go. Very large chests now, right? Very large chests. So now that that's done, object 2 that I wanted to make was is actually going to require some diamond transport pipes. Alright? Just got some stone gears all made up. Upgrade these to iron gears. Those iron gears to gold gears. Put those gears on the side, some redstone torches, some glass, and diamond transport pipes in the middle. I get some basic logistics pipes. Alright? I made 16 to start with because I chew through these things. They're like tasty treats. Nom 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 nom. Anyway, these things are the building blocks for some really sweet stuff. For starters, I need 3, count them, 3 supplier logistics pipes for what I'm going for here. I'm going to make one of what's called a logistics chassis Mark II, alright? And these things are pretty cool. So many uses, it's kind of ridiculous. Put one down, take one of your good old-fashioned Buildcraft wrenches that I made in between episodes. You right-click it. The Mark II has two of these little slots for things called modules. Now they're blank right now, but once you put them inside, they're configurable and you can use them for sweet stuff. Now, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to stow this for a little bit later. I'm gonna need a little bit of paper. I can probably get it between these next 2 episodes. I think I've got a way to do it. All right, I think we'll have to find out. Not 100% on this, but I might be able to do it. If I can, then I'll upgrade to those. But for the time being, I'm gonna have to be okay with just making a provider logistics pipe. Now, seeing as this is a Buildcraft add-on, I'm also going to need some transport pipes of regular type. Now to start, I'm going to connect a pipe right here. This will pipe out the dirt that this peat bog gets immediately to this chest, right? So it's just not clogging it up. And the chest here on the side of the turbary is still getting all of the peat from it. Now, I've also put the bog earth inside this chest, so what I'm going to do here, go under it a little bit, little crouching action here, and put my provider logistics pipe down here, alright? Now this provider will give the network what it wants, right? If I come down here, I'm just going to want stone transport here to, just so it's not touching the turbary. Have 1, 2, supplier logistics pipes, and I'm going to tell it to keep 2 peat stocked. Alright? This will keep 2 peat stocked at all times, so if I take the peat out, notice that more comes through. And there it is. Alright? It'll always keep 2 peat in there. Alright? Just 2. Now I'm going to need 1 more supplier pipe here, right? And I'm going to tell it to keep 8 bog earth supplied at all times. 7. Alright? Because it used 1. Anyway, that'll keep up with it. And there goes the dirt. This thing will resupply its peat engines with peat. It will keep bog earth supplied in here, take the dirt out, and put the peat at harvest into this chest. So, apart from occasionally coming in here and dropping in bog earth, I'm set for automation on this. Now, 2 things I did in between episodes. You see this right here, this mine shaft entrance. I changed it up a bit. I made it stone bricks with some glass panes in here, and this is an iron door, so there's a button that you have to use. And to get out, you know, just a little pressure plate there. And on top of my house, I went ahead and got all 16 of the solar panels that I wanted to get, and 2 more bat boxes, alright? So this thing is nice. It has a decent amount of energy that I can run through if I want to smelt things for free. While I'm thinking about it, I'm going to make a block of diamond, a block of iron, cut this diamond into panels, cut this iron into panel strips, and make a diamond draw plate, which is pretty much another type of red power tool, like the diamond handsaw. This draw plate can be used to make some neat things, like, for one, copper wires, which I'll want later. I don't really need to use this right now, I'm just going to keep that on me. And the nice thing about these panels is I can actually reclaim some of my diamonds and iron, so I didn't waste that much of it. I only actually used 3 diamonds for that. Just going to go ahead and upgrade this chest as well. All the way up to a diamond chest. Be able to have a significant amount of cobble here, just in case I need it for something. Alright, so I went ahead and did a little bit more terraforming here. I actually took down some of this and extended it a bit. I used some of this cobble here and just threw it inside my backpack and then just, you know, transmuted it all into grass. Alright, so I got this nice area to put this thing I'm about to make. So I got 2 sturdy machines, one for the arboretum and one for the logger. Alright, now these are tree farms, alright. Place this arboretum down here and put a steam engine on the back of it. Now this needs humus and saplings, okay? I'll have to make some humus in a bit. Alright, so I'm going to put the logger down right here, chest right next to it, and a nice little stone transport pipe right here. This should automatically pipe the sand that's created out of here to this chest. And I believe stuff's piped out of the top of this too, so if I just throw 2 pipes on there like that, anything coming out of the side and the top will end up in this chest. I know sticky resin, when you use the tree tap on this, does that, but I mean, I don't have rubber trees. Ah, there we go. Clearing the land. Well, I need to set up a similar system here as what I had before. Now, I need my peat engines here. My provider pipe right under the chest. Run this so it's not touching the logger. Tell each of these to keep 2 peat stocked. And this one needs both saplings and humus that I haven't made yet. Now humus is made by taking your apatite and sand and creating fertilizer. And from that, you make some humus. So getting a nice 8 stacks of that, I'll just tell it to keep 8 of it stocked. And throw it in this chest. Watch the items go through. And it's now placing down the humus. And it's again pushing me out of the way. Ow, ow, ow! Jeez, this thing's even meaner than the last one. Alright, so it's, the order of operations is a bit messed up. I mean, it's putting down saplings before it's done placing all of the humus. But yeah, it doesn't have to place as much of this stuff as it did, of bog earth in the peat bog. See, it's only has 2 layers on the outside. It places these saplings down, and then the saplings will actually just grow on their own, alright? And when they do grow, the logger here, this contraption, if it's powered, it will chop it down block by block. It will harvest even the leaves. It won't get the leaves, but it will get any saplings and any apples that drop, and they'll all go into this chest here, right? So the saplings, which are in this chest, will be piped back into this arboretum, keeping enough saplings in there. So this thing will just fill up with wood, saplings, and apples. Well, this thing is done starting, so I'm going to take this and go get some peat to keep in this chest so that these machines can run. And we have our first tree. Notice that it turns this block into sand. This thing is going to harvest, there you go. 1 block, 2 block, 3 block, 4 block. And it'll get the leaves too. Anything that drops from them will appear on the ground for a second and then go right into that chest. Take care of this thing. Oh, look at that. We got our first apple. And this thing wasn't actually putting the wood into this chest because apparently it needs to come out this side. Well, whatever. It's fixed now. Oh, 10. Look at that. We already have 10 wood. It's great. It's great. Well, I had to go mining to get some more copper. And it's now nighttime. I can see my achievements got reset. That's great. Well, not really. But that's because I installed a new mod. I plan on using it sometime soon, so I went ahead and installed the wireless redstone mod, right? I'll show you what I'm using that for when I get around to the point where I need to use it. Before this episode, during this episode actually, I went and got the newest version of forestry in equivalent exchange. There were some improvements there. I also made a ruby sword to replace my old bronze one, and sent the bronze one to Davy Jones's locker, so we shan't be seeing that again. Let's see what goodies I got. Oh, not bad. Get this copper smelted up because I need it first. So in addition to mining, I also extended this out a little bit so that I could put down another forestry machine, which I have to craft first. 2 more machines. One of them, the farm, and the other, the combine. Now the farm needs dirt to place down and seeds to plant. I don't have a ton of seeds, but I'll give it what I have. It'll need about twice as many as I have. Put the combine down next to it. The chest out here. And get those engines up here. So yeah, it decides that the dirt that's already there is not good enough. I need to place my own. This kind of block snobbery has no place in Minecraft. No place at all. Finally placing down that farmland. Oh, I broke it. I punched it and I broke it. Well, that's interesting. Farmland isn't quite as tall as the other blocks. Can't suffocate you. This thing didn't finish. Didn't finish. I wonder why. I don't see the problem. Oh, there it is. I'm a noob. Oh, there you go. Alright, so this thing's all set up and going just like the others. Logistics system intact, keeping everything stocked. Very slow system though, and I don't have enough seeds for this thing yet. Really don't. And that's pretty much the reason why I made that, so I can get more seeds, right? Well, I still have some time left in this episode, so I'm gonna do one more building project that might take me a while, and I just had to modify my builder's backpack because for some reason you couldn't store stone bricks in it. I don't know why. You always were able to before, and I allowed marble bricks to be stored in there. Just to jam that number in there in the config file for the block ID. Also, if you're gonna do that with red power, you have to rename forestry to something that is alphabetically later than red power. I just put a Z in front of forestry. Oh, look at this. So much wood. So much wood. Alright, that's great, because I want some wood too. Let's take one of these, alright. Wood planks too? Are you kidding me? What's wrong with you, builder's backpack? You used to work. Well, you work now, so never had to edit the config files so many times in a row. It's ridiculous. Alright, so plenty of stuff to build with here because I want to make something. You know, first, I want to continue this pathway, right? It'll look nice. That might look nice. Just put some stairs over here. You know, I think that looks better. I'm just gonna put slabs here. I want to be flush with it. Plus, then I can put full blocks on the sides and put torches on them. Alright, so I got a nice pathway here between... Just from here to here. That's nice. It's nice. I like that. Doesn't really go anywhere here, but that's fine. This looks like a nice spot for something. Where are you going with this? Well, that's special. Wonder what I should call it. Maybe a random building of uselessness, Mark 1. Because I'll make more later that are better. They'll be even more useless. Yeah. No. No. Small. It's not bad. Building. Maybe I'll do one of these. Guess it's a basement of sorts. Yeah, sounds great. Let me just dig this out. Well, this is starting to look interesting down here. I've got stone bricks on the walls, marble on the bottom, wood on the top. I like that. I'm gonna fill this out, but you know, this is a little tedious with all these. I'm just picking a shovel. It's taking a long time. I don't mind so much, but when I spend like 80% of my time not recording stuff, it just gets a little ridiculous. Alright, I'm gonna do some alchemical stuff here. Some Mobius fuel, yeah? Shoot, just a better way to store coal, too. About time I got myself a Klein star, man. Oh, I haven't seen that in this texture pack yet. That's kinda cool. Use most of my diamonds to make some other interesting things. Need some glowstone. Yeah, there we go. Energy collector. Turn my other block of diamond into antimatter relay. Really don't have room for those in this house, though. We'll just jam this in the wall here. Yeah, that looks nice. Stick the Klein star in there. Oh, there's a use for some of that cobble. Of course, it's not really the fastest thing in the world. Well, every little bit helps, I guess. Well, let's give this a try then. Let's see, sand, gunpowder, TNT, 2 of these guys. You know, I had just enough gunpowder. That was kind of cool. Ooh, the destruction catalyst. That sounds ominous. Oh, oh, it's making sounds. Oh, simmer down now, simmer down now. This thing uses up EMC fuel. Like the Dickens. I mean, it uses it quickly, which is kind of why I wanted a Klein star. It's not a ton of EMC available, but I mean, I've got some charcoal here to show you exactly how quickly it eats through this. Now remember, charcoal has 32 EMC, okay? 32 apiece. Alright, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 full stacks of charcoal, okay? If I use this thing once, on its lowest setting, 3x3, it uses up 3 full pieces of charcoal, alright? It uses EMC based on how many blocks it actually breaks, you see? So, if this thing only ends up breaking 1 block, it'll only use the EMC to break the 1 block. And I forget exactly how much EMC it is, but it might be, it's like 4 or something for each block. Let's find out. This thing has 1841 EMC in it. After breaking 9 blocks, it has 1777 EMC in it. Alright, so that's 64 EMC difference divided by 9 blocks, okay, 3x3. It apparently is using 7 EMC to break each block. Now you can charge this thing up to do more, but for the time being I don't really have the EMC necessary, and I don't want that much destruction because I want a specific size down here. But it's nice that it drops these items in these little item balls, and they can just get collected, and as of this version just go directly into the your backpacks. Well, my peat bog ran out of bog earth again. It's kind of ridiculous. That's the second time it's completely run out, and I crafted 8 stacks each time. Probably have enough peat for now. Just turn this off, I guess. And seeing as how much wood I have, wood and saplings, I can probably turn this thing off reasonably soon. Maybe I'll just let it run through its humus. This is the one I'd like to run for some time because I want to get more seeds. So this basement is now complete, at least. All the blocks are placed. Now I just have to start using it. I mean, I already am using it for one thing, little equivalent exchange, relay, and condenser action here. You can actually throw other items in here if you want. It's just a, dirt and cobble. I have so much of it, I may as well just throw it in. Like if I threw a diamond in, it would actually jump up 8,000 EMC because that's the EMC value. Dirt only has 1. So I think one thing I'll do in this room is just kind of jam some of my old furnaces in here. It's really more decoration though. The true purpose of this room will not be revealed until the next episode. That's right. This one is over! So, have to watch later. It's over! So in the next episode, I am not going to tell you what I'm going to do. Because it's that awesome. Or I don't know. No, it's that awesome. Yeah, I actually do know. Anyway, I'm not going to tell you what I'm going to do next episode. It's just that awesome. It really is. You're going to have to watch, alright? Don't even know. You don't even know. Oof. Well, that's hurting my face, so, thanks for watching. Go ahead and like and comment if you want, something. Because I take suggestions. If you have something you want to see this island turn into, this extravagance island now, go ahead and leave a comment. I'll read it, take it under consideration. So, till next time, stay tuned. Ow, ow, ow. Jeez, this thing's even meaner than the last one.